I think we all know that Cold War is a polarizing Call of Duty to say the least, and there's a lot of mixed feelings about it, but recently there's been some really good changes to Cold War that's improving the quality of life the game is seeing. And the main one that I want to talk about in this video is the new 12v12 OG Ground War game mode that they just put into the game a couple of days ago. Now, I know I'm a little bit late to this because I was doing some Zombies and Warzone content this week, but I just recently started to play 12v12 Hardcore, the Mosh Pit, and it's actually a lot of fun. For those who haven't played it yet, and if you want something that it's similar to, it is super similar to Ground War in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. If you're in core, of course, you'll have normal health. And then if you're in hardcore, everyone's like one-shot kills. But I love the hardcore, honestly. I've been a huge hardcore fan ever since Modern Warfare 2019, and I've been grinding camos, and it's just a lot of fun. If you're playing in core, it's going to be a lot easier to go on streaks and stay alive because you're not a one-shot constantly. And then in hardcore, it's also a lot of fun because as long as you have a spawn trap going or you have a really good angle and you can kill the enemies before they see you, you can get some crazy streaks. And not to mention, kill streaks work wonders in hardcore. But it's just a lot of fun overall. It's very reminiscent of those OG Ground War game modes from older games, and I'm surprised we haven't seen a 12v12 playlist like this in the past couple of years. We had a 12v12 playlist temporarily within Modern Warfare 2019, but it didn't stay for very long. I think it was only there for a week, and then we had like April Fool's shipment where it was 10v10 shipment and it was just chaos 24/7. But 12v12 in Cold War plays very fluidly, and there's a whole bunch of fun maps to play on it. I even got Nuketown with the boys last night, and it was actually a lot of fun. Nuketown 6v6 in Cold War is pretty sweaty and just not a lot of fun overall, but 12v12 is a whole different story. Because there's 24 people on the map of Nuketown, it makes it so much more chaotic, and it plays a lot more like Shipment, where no one's really trying hard, everyone's just trying to do their camos and grind that way. And that's what Nuketown 12v12 is. It's just a bunch of people running around trying to get their camo challenges done. No one's camping or playing scummy because they can't. If they start to, they have 12 enemies that know where they are and can counter them really easily. Spawn trapping is also really hard too on Nuketown, because if you go and try and spawn trap the team, well, what are you gonna do? Try and single-handedly spawn trap 12 people? It's not gonna last very long, and you'll probably get 8 kills before you die. So the flow of 12v12 is absolutely perfect. And I think we've all seen the clips of Modern Warfare game chats and Cold War game chats and how trash talk is back, and it feels just like the old days with how people talk to each other in lobbies, and it's just trash talk and the game starts, and it's just a fun time overall. Me and the boys were playing last night, and it was just like we were just on the mics the entire time, just having fun, roasting people and talking back to each other and just having a good time and joking around, and it felt like old COD again. Hey, I hope everyone in this lobby is having a really good day today, filled with love and joy. Oh my god. What did we start?
Wow. There's so many words flying around right now. Someone's extremely butthurt about their own lives by the sounds of it.
And not only does the game chat feel like old COD in this 12v12 game mode, it plays like old COD. It plays like OG Ground War. And the best thing is because there's so many players, SBMM isn't even noticeable. It's so chaotic where there's so much going on. It's hard for the really good players to do really good because they can go into an enemy spawn, get 5 kills, but as I said earlier, there's going to be 7 other people there trying to kill the one guy spawn trapping. And this game mode's not going to be for everyone. If you're a player that likes slow-paced game modes like Search and Destroy, and you don't like rushing out in the open and you don't like getting into combat the entire time, you're not going to like this mode because this is just chaos 24/7. Everyone's running around everywhere trying to kill everyone and get some really high streaks, because when you do get those high streaks, they are so rewarding. Like when you pop an AC-130 or a VTOL, you just get like 20-30 kills with each streak because there's 12 enemies that spawn really close to each other, and if you're in hardcore, all of them are going to be one-shot kills with your streaks in the first place. And it's also really good for camo grinding. Because of the high amount of players, you can get your challenges done extremely fast, whether that's kills behind cover, point blanks, headshots, long shots, you name it. You can do it extremely easy in this playlist, and I see a lot of people grinding camos here. I have also heard rumors of not just in 12v12, but across the game itself. I've heard rumors and people's experiences firsthand that SBMM has been toned down. I made a video, I think a month ago, talking about how to play with the least amount of SBMM profiles as possible without reverse boosting, and this isn't even like that at all. I think SBMM has just been turned down and has been made a little weaker because there's been lots of people in my Discord server who have been saying that SBMM doesn't seem like it's a thing in Cold War anymore. And that could be for a couple reasons. Either A, they genuinely did change SBMM matchmaking profiles. B, a lot of the tryhards are playing different game modes from what everyone is playing in my server and from what I'm playing. Or C, a lot more people are playing casually rather than just grinding and trying to get as good of a gameplay as possible. Or maybe all the tryhards have just left to play Warzone because they're not playing Cold War anymore. Anyway, Cold War has seen some really good improvements. It seemed like a better, more fluid game recently. But the quality of life has improved drastically, and I've seen a lot of people enjoying the game a lot more than they once did, if they even did at all. And I've always enjoyed Cold War. I've always had fun doing the DM Ultra grind, but I gotta say, with the changes that they've been making to the game, it's become a lot more enjoyable with the integration of tournaments and the integration of like an actual proper party game playlist. Cold War is actually turning out quite good, especially from what it used to be at launch. It's kind of having like a World War II moment. And for those that don't know, World War II launched in a not so fun way, and it took them 6, 5, maybe even 7 months in, and there was a huge quality of life change that just made the game so much more enjoyable. And it seems like that's what's happening in Cold War, and honestly, I enjoy it. I never really thought about Cold War having a quality of life change, but now that they've actually had a quality of life change, I can see that the game obviously wasn't as good as it is now in the beginning, and I think everyone did know that to some extent because there was a lot of issues and it felt unfinished at some points, and there was a lot of bugs and glitches, but those have all been tuned out. And now with these quality of life changes, there's more content than ever for us to do in Cold War, more things to do, more things to play, at least on the multiplayer front. We haven't really seen anything zombies wise other than Outbreak, but that's a different discussion for a different day. Multiplayer wise, if you guys are grinding DM Ultra still, or just grinding attachments for your Warzone guns, I think Cold War is a way more enjoyable experience now, and it seems more like a classic Call of Duty than ever. And I still will stand by that statement. It genuinely plays like an old COD, and it has that like golden era type of vibe to it, and I really enjoy it. And if they keep making improvements like this, then it's just going to make the game better overall. And if you're enjoying the game, keep enjoying it. Don't let all the people saying Cold War sucks and that you should be playing a better game affect you, because honestly, if you're having fun, have fun. And hopefully those who aren't having fun with the game slowly start to have fun. And regardless, I think Call of Duty's been seeing a little bit of an incline of quality of life, not just in Cold War, but across every single game, especially with all the changes into Warzone and how balanced it is right now and how fun it is right now. And I think all their current projects are working and running pretty smoothly. So hopefully this maintains into the future and hopefully carries over into the next Call of Duty game coming out this fall. And hopefully we get some leaks and teasers and trailers and stuff like that, because I want some information on it. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the new 12v12 game mode, and if it's improving the game in your perspective, and if you've been having a better experience, or if it's just my small community that is seeing our changes personally just because, I don't know, we're playing differently or we're just playing more casually or what. But let me know in the comment sections what you guys think about that. Anyway, leave a like if you guys did enjoy, dislike if you didn't. There's no hard feelings. I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see ya in the next one. Peace.